Arcade Perfect by Arse.
Hopefully you can hear that. Right. Twist. Oh, it's not going to be... Oh, wait a minute. Is this one of these games that's not going to control using a standard controller? Possibly. Let's give it a go anyway. Right, input settings. This system, right, that's fine. Up, down, left, right. Shake it all about. That's unfortunate. I wish there was some way of... Unless I... I'm going to try and do twist left and press left on the right stick. I don't know how this is going to work. I really don't know how this is going to work. And fire button will make it that one the trigger. Right, okay. You can set up buttons to twist the controller. Yeah, well, I've used it on... I've put it on... I'll see how this goes. Right, okay. Previous menu. Oh, a minute. Coin one. Coin one can be that. And how do we start? There's start up there. Okay. And then that can be start. Right. I quite enjoyed the Mighty Bog stream, if I'm being honest. You know what? Apart from a couple of 2 or 3 of the SID tunes, I don't think they've aged particularly well, if I'm being brutally honest. I mean, he was an early pioneer of the SID. He was the first SID musician to kind of make me stand up and think, bloody hell, this computer can actually make some nice music. So I am going to do further SID shows just on my own, you know what I mean? I'm just going to, I'll pick different musicians, but I quite enjoyed it. It was actually nice just to get back to that.
Intruder alert.
Okay, right, this has got good pedigree, Ed Log. Right. Start.
Humans are forbidden.
Ah, right, okay. Right, that's not massively bad. Can actually hit something. Hey! Yeah, I've got absolutely no idea at all what I'm doing here. If you're using you can shut. Ah, that's actually, you know what, Colin? Let's pause the game. In fact, we'll go over here. That's a good shout, actually. Input, right. Twist left can be that. Twist right can be that. And fire can be that. Right, let's give that a go. Ah, that works not too bad. Oh shit, oh bollocks. This, like other games, what, Tubin, no, Volified, or what the hell was it? There was a game, Vindicators, I think it was. That was another game, APB, yeah, that used this sort of technology. Nice kind of sound, Very, very distinct. Paperboy as well, of course. Oh, you bastard. Oh. Hang on, I've just paused the game, I think. Have I paused the game? How have I managed to do that? What have I done there? Pause. Where's pause about? I think I've paused it. General. Other controls. Right, how have I managed to pause the damn game? Was it interface possibly? Pause. Oh, right, well, tell you what, let's make pause P. Excuse me. Right. Unpause. There we are. Right, so what we want. Oh, you bastard. Oh, shit. I think this would be much easier with. I'm still getting used to the controls. This would be much easier with an actual spinner, I think. Yeah, Marble Madness, Gauntlets. Yeah, absolutely. Right, where now? Where now, brown cow? They ask. Ah, right, I've just noticed there is a. Right. Bollocks.
One intruder destroyed.
Right, let's go for another go. One thing I mean, it's quite a nice little game. The one thing I don't like about it is a very, very, very small playing area. I like the, I wasn't going to say, but I do like the sound. This reminds me of the little, is it level 3 in Raid over Moscow, when you're throwing the little slide things. Well, I can categorically say this is the most I've ever played this game, ever. Damn it. Yeah, some nice little sound effects. Tip, rotate before going around a corner. Ah, right, got you, Steve. Got you. Nah, it's not one I've ever seen in the arcades, right? So Steve's saying you want to. Oh, I've just not done what you told me to do, like that. Oh, you bugger. Oh shit. Oh bollocks. Damn it. Oh, wait a minute. What's going on? How can I not kill him? Oh, there we go. I thought I was standing on the other side of something. Ooh, what the hell was that? Off some of that. Oh, bollocks.
Intruder destroyed.
Yeah, there we go. That is the arcade Xybots. Like I said, first time I've played it. It's not massively bad. I'm not a huge fan of it. It's a very, very small playing area. I don't know why they couldn't have utilised more of the screen. Don't know. Right. Anyway, let's jump across to Xybots 2. Could have used. Was there a Xybots 2, Steve? It'd be interesting to see how they do the rotating thing. Recommended in my algorithm. Oh, it's nice to see that YouTube algorithms do work. Thank you very much, Squire. Your accent will wear off the more I watch and listen. If you don't know, I'm from Scotland, or South England as the English like to call it. Any requests tonight? No, sorry Keith, it's what was I going to say? It's an Arcade Perfect My Arse that I'm doing tonight, mate. So no requests, unfortunately. It might, well, depends on how we go. I think we might just do this one Arcade Perfect My Arse, and then if I've still got a bit of time up to 9 o'clock, I'll do some requests. I think, yeah, well, what I'm probably going to do as well is I'm going to edit this video, and I'm going to make it an Arcade Perfect My Arse for Xybots. So when you see it coming up, don't bother watching it because you've already seen it. You're seeing it live. Right, oh, it's nice to see they've got a split screen. Fire to start. Oh, wait a minute, what the hell happened there? Ah, right, okay. Right, so left and right is left and right, forwards, back. And yeah, if you hold down the fire button and then twist the joystick, you rotate the screen. It just means that you could technically rotate the screen mid-fire. Alright, so I want to go like that. Yeah, the Mister is a fantastic piece of hardware. For me, I mean, I'm an old fart. I've got loads and loads of original hardware. If you're going to buy, if you're into kind of classic video games and you want a really good way to play it, then get yourself a Mister. It's fantastic. Yeah, they're about. I don't know if they've come down in price anyway. They're about. You'll probably get one for about $350. Which, you know, it's a lot of money, of course it is, but then anything worth having is going to cost some money, but oof. It looks like he's I don't know, he's he's trying to hold the toilet in when he's walking. He's like, either that or he's got piles. 350. I've no idea what you're talking about. Is that 350, Colin? I don't know what you're talking about. Bugger. Well, let's try and get to the end of this level. I keep forgetting there is actually the map at the top. Yeah, Farmer Giles in his piles. Oh. I've got to say, it's doing a pretty good job of replicating the arcade one. I mean, I know I've not looked at any other versions, but it does actually, it plays the same. Obviously, it's not going to look as good, it's not as colourful. Sorry, Cole, I'm not really I've never really been into South Park. Right, we'll try one more level and then we'll crack on. Now let's try and jump out here if we can. Nope. Come on. Yeah, like Steve said, you've got to kind of turn the way you're going to be facing. Is that coin stopping the bullets getting through? Evening, William. How are you, Squire? Where am I? Where am I? I'm trying to figure out what way I'm facing. I used to watch it back in the early days. I've never really been a person for cartoons or even things like, I've never seen Family Guy, never watched Futurama. I know of them. I could count in one hand the number of episodes of The Simpsons. Sometimes I wonder what I actually did with my life. I wonder, when everybody was watching science fiction and getting good at computer games, I didn't do that. I played a lot of computer games. Never into science fiction. Yeah, I really do wonder what I was doing. Right, anyway, I think that's enough of that. That is the Amstrad one. Right. Are you guys getting any sound from this? Because I'm not hearing any. Maybe I need to turn up a bit. Right, turned it up a wee bit. I've also turned my own voice up slightly, so. Right, press fire, let's go. Right, so it's got the same control mechanism as the Amstrad one. Quite a bit nippier actually. It does actually, it's pretty good. It's maybe not got all the colour, but it's oh, where am I going? Where am I going? Come on. Yeah, you would hope that they would do just like Metrocross. That was another one that used this. Was that Atari Metrocross? I think it was. Oof. Oh, bollocks. Ah, right, I never actually noticed that. Robot Wars. You know what? I loved Robot Wars. I don't mind admitting I really enjoyed that. Right, you've got three. What I have no idea what I bought, but anyway, let's wire in, as they say. Oof, big robot time. Ooh. Just give me 1 second, folks. Yeah, this definitely feels and plays like the arcade one. Come on. Robot Wars was fantastic until, oh, what was the name of it? It was a guy he was like the typical geek. Was it Rex or something? He invented one of the little flipper robots, and it was incredible because this little robot was flipping everybody out. But then it became everybody was jumping on the bandwagon, and I felt it became really boring eventually. But up to that point, it was fantastic. One of my mates was actually he was on about the first 3 or 4 seasons of Robot Wars. I can't remember what his robot was. It was his robot was completely shit. It really was. I think it began with D. Can't remember. Hypnodisc was something else. Yeah. Right. Anyway, yeah, that's the Atari ST one. What the hell? Hang on. The wires are completely lack any colour. Certainly noisy when you're shooting stuff. And he's got the same problem as hemorrhoids. Come on, turn that way and then out. Now we'll just jump out this way. That firing explosion sound would get on your nerves after a bit. And it is easy to accidentally turn when you're trying to fire. I don't know what that is. We'll just use them all up, whatever they are. No, bollocks. Yeah, you can inadvertently turn round when you don't want to. Like that. Yeah, I think the explosion sound is... I don't know why, but it seems easier to accidentally turn when you're playing this version. Where are we going? Right, I want to turn this way. Come on, turn this way, and out you go. Yeah, I keep turning, I don't want to. That's annoying. It's almost like you can't shoot and turn at the same time, or else, or sorry, you can't shoot and move left and right at the same time, or else you end up doing what I'm doing. Yeah, that's a wee bit annoying. Give it another go. Again, I'm not quite sure why we couldn't have colour in this version. Is it using some sort of high resolution mode, possibly? The firing also seems to be slight delay in firing. Where am I going? I'm going the wrong way. I'm away the wrong way again. Not a massive amount of difference between this and the Amstrad one, but right, so I want to turn that way like that. Oh, I want to go the other way actually. Yeah, firing is definitely a bit more sluggish in this one. I don't know whether it's because the C64 maybe can't do 3D as well, possibly. Yeah, Clinton Baptiste, brilliant. Yeah, it's just a wee bit, yeah, a wee bit too sensitive when it comes to moving and turning, and the firing just feels slightly more. There's a bit of delay. I'm kind of hammering the fire button here, and there's a bit of delay, and I've turned when I didn't want to, which is annoying. And that firing noise, hey Nick, how you doing, man? That firing noise is a bit irritating. It's a bit too loud. Right, I think that's enough for the C64 one. Right, the M is turned into a square. Kempson. Right, we're going to go for Kempson anyway. We don't want player 2 anyway. Selection okay, yes. Yeah, this is more like it. Yeah, this is much better. Obviously got the same control mechanism, but it's much quicker, much more responsive. Yeah, this is a lot better. It's always nice to see the Spectrum have some really good conversions. The irony being, whilst I used to mock the Spectrum when I was a kid, I wasn't a kid when I was back in the day, the irony being the Spectrum had, I would say the Spectrum probably had more good arcade conversions than the C64. Yeah, some of the C64 had some great conversions, but I think there was more arcade games that were better on the Spectrum than on the C64. I never thought I would say that. But this is a lot more playable. You can see just the rate of fire is much better. It's just a pity we don't know any C64 coder that could do the C64 justice, ain't it? Was there not a... There wasn't a version of this for the Mega Drive. Not to worry, we're just going to have to leave the... we'll just have to leave the MSX one. I'm going to assume it played very, very similar to this. Yeah, absolutely, Nick. I'm glad to hear you say that, mate. I don't see myself ever really playing this game again. Double firepower. Oh, bugger off. Come on, turn round. You still do get a wee bit of the turning when you don't want to turn, but in the main it's not bad. But I do like the speed of this version. Oh, you sneaky bugger. Well, it's certainly fast. It's actually got a bigger window than it's got a bigger playing area than the arcade. Has anybody tried Jeff's new iRobot? I've watched Del Boy's video. I must admit, I was never a fan of the arcade game. I've never really played it, but I'm not buying it. I might get it when it comes down like a fiver or something, but it's not a game I've got any real interest in. And that was easy. Where am I going? I'm going the wrong way. Yeah, it's got good speed. Oh, and it's also got a bit oh, shit. Piss off, you. Jesus. Well, I've got to say that I think it's definitely a bit smoother and it is faster, which definitely makes it more playable. Let's just go down there now, I think. Right, we'll just get... What? Oh, did I just exit without buying anything? I think I did. Come on, turn. Oof. I don't recall any speech in the Atari ST one. Come on. I would actually describe this as quite a fast-paced sort of 3D shooter. It's actually pretty good. Alright, let's turn around. Alright, we want to turn around that way, and then we want to run. What happened there? I don't know what happened there. Come on, turn, turn. Oof. Come on, where are you? Oh, balls. Right, anyway, yeah, that is the Amiga one. That is an impressive looking screen title. Oh, I say, full screen as well. Oof. Yeah, I don't suppose you couldn't have Right, now wait a minute, I don't know how to... How do you turn? How do you turn? Right, hang on a second, I need to go into the controls. Right, left, down, up, A, B, option 1, option 2, pause. We don't want to fast forward. Ah, right, whatever I did there, turns. Right, so you hold down the B button and then rotate. Yeah, it's obviously got all the cutscenes as well, which is quite nice. I don't know what I'm doing here. Do that until it goes to 0. Excuse me. Right, come on. Done. Excuse me. Oof. I've got to say, Colin, I am. Me and Carmack Bars are not speaking because they told us about a year ago that that they were no longer going to make them, and I bought 2 boxes. No, I bought 1 box off them, and then I don't know what I'm doing here. You have 18. Right, whatever. And then they only went and I've seen them for sale elsewhere, so they're obviously lying to try and get me to buy more. Haha! Have at you, you swine. Yeah, this just shows you how advanced the Lynx was for the time. I've got to say, it actually controls really, really well using the extra button. It's really responsive. So when you want to spin round, it's bugger. It's really, really responsive. I like that. Yeah, back in the day, this would have looked pretty shite because, yeah. But I think I've got to say, I think it looks glorious on a big screen. Right, we'll go for one last level. Quite say I'm enjoying this one. Obviously you don't have the map function in this one, or maybe you do, maybe if you press, you do, there you go, right, I didn't know that, if you press start, you get that, Evening Dell, yeah, so you do have the map thing. Oh, I'm obviously getting hit because my energy is going down. Oh, balls. Right, anyway folks, let's do a recap. Right, so the versions we looked at, this is Xybots, we looked at the arcade one, we looked at the Spectrum one, C64, Amstrad, Atari ST and Amiga. From memory, the Amstrad one was quite nice, monochrome graphics, it played fine, couldn't really fault it any. The C64 one was the same. A couple of things I didn't like about the C64 one was the explosion sounds were really, oh hang on, were really noisy. Yeah, I'll turn that off actually. Yeah, the explosion sounds on the C64 were a bit off-putting. It was slow to respond when you're firing, which is pretty critical when you're playing a kind of shoot 'em up game. But graphically it looked alright, but it was probably the most disappointing out of all the 8-bit ones. The Spectrum one I thought was great. It looked the same as the Amstrad one. It was faster, it was responsive, really played well. The Atari ST one, nothing wrong with it. Played really well, looked like the arcade, slightly limited colours obviously. The Commodore Amiga one was fantastic. It was everything that the Atari ST one was, but it just did it that bit better. It had some nice kind of sound samples. And then this one, the Atari Lynx, I've got to say that is great. Before I sum up, if I was going to play this, I would play the Lynx version. I wouldn't have played it back in the day on a tiny little handheld, but the fact that you can play it on a big TV or you can play it on your monitor or whatever is fantastic. And like I said, I only discovered if you press the start button, you do get the menu. So in third place, I'm going to go for the ZX Spectrum. Really playable, just cracking version for the Spectrum. Second place is going to be the Commodore Amiga. It was probably the most arcade authentic, if I'm being honest. But for me, I think the Lynx one is head and shoulders above the other ones. It's got some really nice touches. It's got the little cutscenes. Sound is great. So yeah, if you're going to play that I would almost say if you're going to play Xybots, even the arcade, I would say play the Lynx one because they've made it full screen, which is fantastic. That was Arcade Perfect My Arse Xybots. Like I said, I'm going to put it out as I'm going to edit the video, put it out as an Arcade Perfect My Arse. So lastly, folks, I hope you have a nice, safe week, and as always, thank you very, very much for watching.